Hi there, Fix That Car here with a piece on tracking down an indicator fault. This is what it looks like. As you may have noticed, only the left-hand indicator operated when the key was pressed. Inside the car, with the hazards on, both lights come up on the dash. With the ignition on, the left-hand indicator appears to operate normally, and the right-hand indicator operates with a strange pattern, flicking on and off. And this is the operation of the right-hand indicator from outside the car. It will flash occasionally. This type of fault can seem rather daunting. You can fear it's complicated and think, how on earth can I ever work out what's going wrong there? Now, there are a number of things that could have gone wrong. I've taken the easy option and changed the bulb because I thought maybe a bulb had blown, but that was a mistake. So I've had to think carefully about what might be causing this fault. And the way I've done this is to look at the circuit diagram with indicators. Looking at this diagram, there's the indicator switch, and here's a relay which is controlled by the body control module. The interesting thing about the relay is it's double-sided, i.e. there's a part of the relay that operates to the right hand side of the car, and there's a part of the relay that operates for the left hand side of the car. Now, this fault could be blown bulbs, it could be a bad earth, it could be a faulty relay, or it could be an incorrect signal from the body control module, or it could be a wiring fault anywhere in these wires connecting the relay to the indicators. But all three indicators are behaving the same way externally. The bulbs are all behaving the same way down the right hand side of the car, and because of that I've decided to take a risk and replace the indicator relay. Now, I've jumped to this conclusion, and you might think, well, why don't you do some more testing? And the reason I've not done any more testing is the part only cost £15. The bulb cost about 25p, so I've changed that, and this part will cost £15. Chances are I'll put it right by replacing the relay and it's over and done with. If not, I'll have to go into further depth. Let's just have a look at the relay I've purchased. It's actually a standard GM relay. A lot of Vauxhall cars have this same relay, and it's got 6 pins on the base. It is located in an awkward place, so I'll show you where it's located and how I replace it. On the Corsa C, the indicator relay is located in this box, which also houses the body control module. Most relays are in this box with the fuses, but not the flasher relay, unfortunately. So this isn't quite so easy to get to. It's held down with a number of screws. It's watertight, so it's going to be important as it's put back together that it is also watertight. And there's a scuttle plate in the way. It's likely that half this scuttle plate could just be removed, which I'm going to try and do in a moment. Just to take that piece out and get at the box there. The first thing to do is remove the scuttle plate screw, which is just through there, and a second screw just over there. That now gives us good access to this box. I've not removed the battery. Instead, I've taken the mount that holds the battery in place off and just slid the battery down that way to gain access to screws there, here, and here. So I should take all those screws out and remove the lid from this box. And this is the final screw. When removing these screws, it's important to be careful not to drop them. Also, the bit in your screwdriver can drop out. I've held mine in here with a piece of masking tape. When it comes to putting it back in, the thing to do is to actually wrap a piece of masking tape around the head of the screw and the screwdriver. That enables the screw to be placed in, screwed in, and can just be pulled back, releasing the screw from the masking tape without dropping it down into somewhere that loses it. So there's our indicator relay, which I can remove. Take the new one out of the box. Does it compare? Yes, it does. So let's put it in the same place. Before reassembly, we do a test. Wow, they both came on. Hazard check. Good. And indicator check. All good. Looks like the fault has been resolved. Before putting the lid back on the box, I've applied a thin piece of mastic sealant, non-setting mastic sealant around the hole of the seal. There is a rubber seal there that compresses, but the chances are that would have rotted and failed, and you just cannot afford to get water into this area. It will go into the box, affect the electrical connections, and pour into the inside of the car. So it's important to seal this up properly and not miss a single screw out in the box cover. That will also lead to a leak. So I shall now place this cover back in place. The troublesome screws go back in place using the masking tape trick. Once they bite, you can pull them off the head. Easy. So back together again, and it looks like it's never been touched. I can't stress though how important it is to make sure that that cover is on watertight. If there's any water that goes in there, it's going to start causing problems, not least the fact that there's a damp footwell in the car. So what's happened to this old relay? Why has it gone wrong? Well, there's two sets of contacts in there, one for the left hand side, one for the right hand side. Clearly the left hand side was still okay, but what happens with relays is every time they operate there's a small electrical arc. Eventually that burns the tips of the relay and they start to stick, so that right hand side would have become sticky, hence causing the fault that we saw, but easily repaired. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.